She'd always be the model of the family, and I was like, why can't I be the, you don't know this, but I wanted to be a model at the time.
Like if I'm not skinny, then what the hell am I?
Hello!
Hi guys!
For those of you who do not know, my name is Sesona.
My name is Ntlahla.
And together we are similar.
But not the same.
What we do is we are body positive activists. Yes, we say that with pride now. There was a time when we did not know exactly what we were doing, but we realized that through clothes, fashion, and appreciation for ourselves, we are able to bring other people along this journey with us and help you guys promote or build your self-confidence along your own self-love journey. So that's what we do. We've decided to take our energy from Instagram over through to YouTube and bring you along this journey with us.
Yeah, so basically what this entire video will be about is us explaining our own personal journeys and what has led us to wanting to do what we're doing, what inspired us to like promote body positivity and confidence among all women of all shapes and sizes, and just so you guys have like a proper background of us. But while we do that, we'll be eating some ramen noodles, like the spicy kind.
Yeah, no.
I think it's like a challenge. I don't know what it's called though. We're doing that, but while introducing ourselves.
We'll probably insert the name somewhere here when we find it.
Hey. But yeah, so we're scared, but also excited.
It smells. It smells. Okay, first we didn't even mention that we got the spicy pack. It said 2 times spicy. Yeah. So it's not just spicy, it's extra spice. So personally, I'm not a person who likes to eat spicy food, so I don't see this going well for me, but I'm here for the ride, okay? Just for your entertainment value.
Yeah, so you can start.
I can start with what? Like tasting.
Okay, well, we're gonna taste first and then we're gonna go into like explaining our stories. So much, I'm so scared.
I'm not gonna taste good. Oh, this is not okay. Okay, let's carry on. We'll try. Oh no, am I really gonna set this first? We'll try and finish our bowls. Okay, carry on eating. How did we start all of this? How did we start?
I think you should start from like your experience with body image, your experience, the lack of confidence.
It's true, it's the lack of confidence.
Yeah, I was about to say, girl. and then go into like how we ended up with Similar But Not The Same.
Personally, I don't think there was ever a point in my life where I can say I felt fully confident in myself, in my body, in what physically I had to offer the world. Or more so what I had to offer myself. I grew up not fat actually, because now when I actually look back at my pictures, I'm looking back at my matric picture. You remember when we were looking at my matric picture and I was like, what the hell?
Had my body type.
I basically had
just
her
she
body.
just always had bigger thighs and like a bigger bum.
We'll insert a picture over here as well. I felt shocked when I looked back at that, but at the time I remember in matric I didn't feel comfortable. Yes, I'd like certain things about myself, like I really liked my collarbone. I remember, I was obsessed with my collarbone at the time.
Yeah, that's also my favorite feature myself.
Collarbone. But overall, I really didn't feel like I was beautiful. I always wanted to be thinner. I always felt like I was the chubby one or the fat one. And that's just been the general feeling that I've had of myself over time. And I think a lot of that was due to the fact that my sister, who's next to me, who basically grew up with there's a 5-year difference between us. So I was 5 when she was born. By the time I was 10, she was 5, and she was obviously starting to, she's really thin, she's really thin, yeah, for her age. And it started coming up that, okay, whenever we'd get to family functions or we'd meet up with the family, she'd always be the model of the family. And I was like, why can't I be you don't know this, but I wanted to be a model at the time. I learned fast and quick that I wasn't the model type when I was hearing that she was the model type. She was the body shape of the model, and it was, it's obviously fine. I'll never take that away from her. But at the time, it was like, oh, okay, if she's the model, I'm the fat one, And it was that thing of, okay, I'll never be. Also, it's not just the word. It's also not just calling someone else the model. It's also the way it was said, I don't know if you realize, but there was just so much happiness around the idea.
My body type.
It just excited everyone. It still excites everyone. And growing up watching that, and obviously me being quiet and never being, I was the quiet one. I still am the quiet one. Not being the person who speaks up or who goes into the middle of the dance floor when the family's dancing, or who's speaking to all family members at the same time and all that. It kind of, you sit back and you watch in the background and you realize, oh, okay, that's not what I wanted to be type of. I wanted to be you look so beautiful, the model, and obviously that, and just fitting on clothes. I was always bigger than my age group. So if I was supposed to be wearing 8 to 9, I was wearing 11 to 12 type of thing. And those things, even at a young age growing up, I know what I should be wearing. All these tags say, this is the size you should be wearing. At this age, you're supposed to be this size. And I wasn't wearing that size. And also, knowing that all my peers are now wearing a size small and I'm wearing a size medium. And when everyone's wearing a size medium, I'm wearing a size large. It was always just a lot for me. And going shopping and realizing that the first items, the size that, because Christmas shopping, that's when we did our shopping. We didn't do shopping
at the time of the
throughout
year.
the year all the time. No.
It's the only time we get clothes.
Christmas shopping and realizing, but okay, I'm not wearing the same size anymore, and it weighs on you and it makes you feel bad when you go into a fitting room thinking that you're supposed to be, especially as a kid, going into a fitting room thinking that you're supposed to be wearing the size, and learning that once again, this year again, I'm not wearing the size that I'm supposed to be wearing. So I think it was that, obviously comments along the years that have come by and gone, and just impact that other people have had that has made me feel over the years that, yeah, man, you're really not it. And it's only recently, I think this year, beginning of this year, end of last year, where I felt my absolute worst. I had gained obviously so much weight. I'm so much bigger now, as you can see, than I was a few years ago. And each year I feel like I've been gaining weight. And I think this year, end of last year, beginning of this year, I felt like my absolute worst about myself. And then we just decided. I just decided that, okay, I need to do something, because if I'm gonna keep gaining weight, then at some point in my life there has to be a point where I feel satisfied with myself, and I'm choosing for this point to be the point where I feel satisfied with myself. And yeah, that's that's where I'm at right now. And I'm on my journey of self-satisfaction, despite what other people are saying, despite the standards, despite media of what is telling us what beauty is supposed to be. I'm choosing to be the beauty that I see in my life. I'm choosing to comparing. I'm choosing to stop comparing myself to other people. I'm choosing to stop comparing myself to my sister. I'm choosing to stop comparing myself to other plus size people with flat stomachs. So yeah, I'm choosing to love myself this year, and that's where I'm at. And you guys are on that journey with us, clearly. Your turn.
So, my mouth is burning.
Have you even eaten anything?
I did. I tried to take again, but now it hurts. It hurts like here. Anyways. So, me. So as you can hear, like you heard from my sister's experience that my family loved my body. Like they loved the way my body was. Like they loved it. I don't actually say this out loud, but it made me feel like the only thing I had to offer was the fact that I was skinny. And we'd go out with my mother. We go out with my mother to like Green Acres or whatever. And my brother, obviously, because I have a younger brother who is 5 years younger than I am. So it's 5, 5, 5. 10. And we'd go to the shop, and someone who knows my mom would be like, "Oh my word, we're gonna add subtitles." Yo, they'll look at my sister and they'll be like, "Yo," my sister, like, "Yo, yeah, fana now." They look at my brother and they'll be like, "Yo, hi, lo." And for a boy, you want to look like your dad. It's like, yeah, look like my dad. And then there were times when they look at me and they'd be like,
who does she look like?
And then I'm like, well, damn, if I don't look like my mom and I don't get that, oh, she's so beautiful, you look just like your mom, kind of hurted me though. So there's like a lot of that, and it just, so then like I started telling myself that, okay, I'm not pretty. I'm not here in this department, it's not where it's at. The only thing I have for going for me is the fact that I am petite. So I need to maintain being petite. That wasn't really hard because I think it was just in my blood, like in my genes. Like I just naturally just always stayed skinny no matter how much I ate. But now that I'm older, everyone keeps telling me that, listen, you're out of high school now, maintain that body. Listen, you're out of high school, if you gain, it's over for you.
Everyone includes me. There was a point where I was telling her that as well, without realizing. Because you don't realize what you do to the people around you, but the things that you say to them.
Yeah, so like, and so now I think personally, at some stage I was like so scared to gain weight, like, and I could see it, like I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm actually getting stretch marks, oh my word, flip, my flat stomach is like disappearing, oh my word, like if I'm not skinny, then what the hell am I? Like what happens if I'm not skinny? Like this is freaking me out. So that was me. So I never thought I was as pretty as my sister, and I basically have always felt like the only thing I have to offer is the fact that I'm skinny. Yeah. And so now I'm basically trying to remind myself that I am so much more than my body. I am so much more than my outward appearance, because I'd like to think I'm an intelligent young lady, you know? I'd like to think that like I have other things to offer the world. So that's where I need to focus my energy. It needs to be inwardly, so that when my outward appearance changes, which it naturally will, it shouldn't affect me too much. And regardless of what other people say when they're like, oh girl, I'm gonna be like, cause it really doesn't concern you. That's what I want. I want to reach a point that when my outward appearance really starts just changing up,
which it probably will.
Which it definitely will. It doesn't affect me too much. It doesn't break me. It doesn't make me feel like I've lost my identity. Yeah. So
So yeah, we are planning to do way more YouTube videos for you guys. We are planning to come to you with conversations that I think we all should be having, because first of all, change comes to us all. Our bodies continue to change, and if as individuals we struggle to accept that, it means that we will forever struggle to accept ourselves. So we want to help each other and help you guys accept the changes that you guys go through, build your confidence, but also have fun, you know, wear a few clothing items, compare, you know, have some try on hauls hopefully sometime soon. And if there is some content, anything that you guys think you'd love for us to discuss or do on our channel, we would definitely do that for you.
So
Yeah, no,
it's not popping. We are dying.
My lips are burning here.
So that's all from us, from like the actual important part of this whole video. The rest, okay, we'll discuss as time goes on. We're gonna go now so we can try and finish this.
Oh, we forgot to say, please like, subscribe,
Comment,
and click on the notification button.
Okay, bye guys.